Hey guys, it's Frank from Cruising with Wheels. We love them. We couldn't live without them. Our world would be shattered if they were gone. But God help us. They drive us insane. Let's take a look at some of the top spousal irritations that we deal with every day, even when we say, I love you. In this episode of Frank Pushes Back. We know you love your spouse or significant other, but damn, sometimes they can be so irritating. Yeah, here's a new segment I call, That's So Irritating. Now, I don't want to say that this is specifically about me or Kevin or maybe some family members I know, but let's go through what I have found so far are the top 12 irritants. Are you irritated when your spouse doesn't change out the small, tiny bit of soap left in the shower after they're done? Like with a new bar? Like, I don't know, a regular adult-sized bar for a 6'2", 230-pound person might need? Like, please be a courteous bathroom buddy. You know, the thing I do for you. And, you know, their response, it's just a kicker. What? Oh, that's big enough. No, it's not. I'm not a 2-month-old baby. Are you irritated when they're calling you every 2 minutes with, can you write this down? Huh? I'm sorry. Did I give you the impression that I spend my days sitting around waiting for you to call? Dude, carry a pad and a pen. Write it down yourself. Or, I don't know, doesn't your cell phone allow you to type in some notes? Aren't you supposed to be a tech wizard or something? I'm not your secretary. Are you irritated when they leave the living room empty-handed when they're going into another room, like the kitchen? Do they not see the empty glasses or plates on an end table? Do they think that the house maid, you, or the cleaning fairies are going to do it? House rule number 3, don't leave a room empty-handed if something has to be brought elsewhere, like kitchen stuff back to the kitchen, office stuff back to the office. You know, pick up after yourself. I don't know, it's kind of a crazy thought, but I'm just going to throw it out there. Are you irritated when they make you answer a question at least 2 to 3 times? I mean, am I not to be believed the first time? I already said yes. Why are you asking me again and again? Is there some special law that requires me to confirm to you a magical 3 times is a charm? So next time I'm asked a question, my answer will be yes, yes, and yes. Done. Are you irritated when your spouse always calls at the most inopportune times? Like, is there a camera in the house? You know, am I being watched? Because I'm telling you, inevitably, you know, when I'm deep in a project, the phone rings, right? I mean, you know it. Like let's say you're on the floor scrubbing the kitchen floor, or you're down in the basement and you're in the crawl space trying to find something, and the phone rings and you're like, oh, come on. What, do you know that I'm down here, you know, furthest away from the phone? Is there a camera here watching me? Honestly, you know, and it takes time to get to the phone. So people, you know, when you're doing stuff, hopefully you've got a portable phone, and you better have it in your back pocket, okay? Because when you're on that ladder or you're doing something, that's when they're gonna call you. In most cases, I'm not a betting man, but I bet money that the minute you are on your hands and knees somewhere doing something, that phone is gonna ring. Are you irritated when you're asking a question or asking them to do something, but their cell phone or iPad or video game is so much, much more important? Hello? I'm a living, breathing human being. I'm right here in front of you in the room. Hello? Hi. Shouldn't I be the priority over someone or something on that electronic device that, I don't know, maybe can wait? Aren't I the one that feeds you, irons your clothes, sleeps next to you in bed? I don't know. I think that qualifies me to be somewhat of a priority. Don't you? Don't make me get my hammer out and smash that thing. Are you irritated when you're walking through the house and find a trail of breadcrumbs? Juice bottles left on the counter, cupboard doors open in the kitchen, plates left on the kitchen island, like someone is leaving you a message to help find them because, I don't know, maybe they're lost or they've been kidnapped? That's what it feels like, right? You're looking around, you're like, are these clues? Am I supposed to be like finding this person? Put your crap away. I'm not the housemaid. Are you irritated when you find every drawer, door, and cupboard door left open? I swear to God, this is some medical issue or some crazy medical phobia. Everywhere I go in the house, there is a dresser drawer open, a closet door ajar, a kitchen cupboard open. Like, what the hell? I am living in a horror movie. Is there a poltergeist in my house doing all this crazy crap? I'm frightened. Are you irritated when they're telling you to spend more time with the kids, the dogs, or whoever? You're already with them 24/7, eating, sleeping, cooking. You barely have alone time to pee and poop. I mean, the house does not run itself, right? And you're scheduling my time? They're the ones that aren't home, but you have to spend more time with whoever? Girl, please, seriously? Are you irritated when you tell them that you don't feel well or you have a pain somewhere, and they look at you and say, you're fine? Like, how would they know? Are they a doctor? No. But when they're in distress about something, boy, oh boy, prepare yourself for a 24/7 medical update on their condition, which is probably, according to them, the worst that the medical community has ever seen in their history. Can we say, drama queen? Are you irritated when sometimes, I don't know, they behave like a cat? Now, you know how a cat can be, right? When they catch a mouse or a bird, right? And they bring it to you and they lay it at your feet, right? Presenting you with like a gift, and they're very full of pride, right? And they're looking up at you with that cute little face. Same thing, right? You're busy doing something, right? You're coordinating dinner, you're on a time schedule, you're paying bills, right? You need your wits about you, right? And they come home with something, they've been shopping or whatever, they found something, and they're like, here, look at this. Here, look at that. Look what I found. Here you go. And they're like shoving it in your face, right? And you're like, oh my God. Or they start asking, you questions, it can wait, right? You don't want to burn the dinner, huh? And you just want to look at them and hiss. Like that. Are you irritated when you ask them a question and they immediately say yes? And then go, what? What did you say? And you're like, you're not even listening. Like I'm not even in the room. Don't you hear me talking? Am I invisible to your eyes and ears? How deep are you into what you're reading or watching that you don't hear the sound of my voice? I could be dying and you wouldn't even notice. I'd be dead on the floor and you'd be like, huh? What's going on? What? Oh, what's wrong with you? Yeah, like that. It's crazy. I want to thank you for joining me with my new little segment. Are you irritated when? Maybe I'll be back with some more. Please, send me your comments and tell me things that I haven't touched on. Maybe things that irritate you, okay? And I'm dying to hear it. And I'll put it in my next video. I want to thank you for joining me, and on behalf of Kevin and myself from Cruising with Wheels, I want to remind you, just don't watch our videos. Click that subscribe button and become a regular Cruising with Wheels family member. And also hit that little bell next to it, and you'll get automatic notifications when our videos go live and when we go live on Sunday live streams. Also, we're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. And I want to remind all of you to travel safe and cruise often.